Hey everybody, good evening. Look at that view. This is from the Natchitoches camera. This is looking at the storms that are approaching that area, and man, is that an angry sky. Love being up this high because you can just see how these clouds are just kind of scraping the ground right there. No threat of a tornado out of this, but it looks a little scary, and it's just I'm kind of mesmerized by it. So, good afternoon. It's me. Tom is. I do the Sunday evening stuff. Got to give Tom a little time to himself here. He still does the 7-day and all that, but you get me this evening, and man, does that look impressive. And you can always, again, go to the app, go to the website, and check out these cameras. I try to point them at interesting things. Clouds just humming along right there in Natchitoches. I'll show you the radar that corresponds with that here in a second. And here in Alexandria, got to refocus this thing. I'm just pulling the window up to hopefully do that later, but let's try something real quick. I'm just going to put it west. This one's been acting up a little bit lately. I'm going to have to fuss at it. Okay. All right, I just moved it. So that should fix things because that usually readjusts and recalibrates. But the rain showers and thunderstorms here, they have moved on here in Alexandria. We have the heavier stuff up north, some severe storms up around Dallas, Fort Worth, moving toward the southeast and closer in on radar. You can see here still some strong storms. These are the ones approaching Natchitoches, and they've actually been getting kind of hit, from both sides here. Had one shower, one heavier shower move through a little while ago, and then this one going to try to make it in, but I think the atmosphere has stabilized. And that's what's making those clouds look so cool because you're trying to get that lift in the air. We don't have instability left, so you get a real turbulent low level, but we're probably not going to see those storms expanding northward into town. Have another one over northern Grant Parish, and then LaSalle seeing some rain, and then some heavier showers out here in northeastern Avoyelles, again out toward Acme. Y'all are getting some rain again today, and really pretty widespread coverage. This is the last 24 hours, so this includes some of what we had yesterday, but some isolated areas of 2+ inches south of Natchitoches and down around Plainview. We had some pretty heavy rainfall as the storms that I posted about earlier just kind of parked overhead for a couple hours. 80 degrees Alexandria. You can see the temperatures in the rain cool there, much more comfortable than the 90 in Baton Rouge and the 91 up in Shreveport. And it looks like any sort of gusty winds, again, tied to those storms, and that's going to be surging northward. Have the storms coming out of Dallas. I don't think those are going to make it here, but I do think tomorrow we see at least scattered rain in the forecast. And the good news is, like, at my house here, I hardly got anything. I do think we're going to see more widespread coverage on the rainfall later this week. 87 degrees for 5 p.m. Of course, it's 80 right now. That's kind of an average of the low 80s up into the low 90s that we're seeing right now. We'll clear skies out after that. And a couple of areas of interest in the tropics, but they're not very interesting for us, so we will go quickly on to show you what's going on with Gabrielle, which is now a hurricane. Hurricane Gabrielle, 75-mile-per-hour winds moving north-northwest. So this thing is going to hook out to sea. Here's your forecast path. Well, it's in the sea, so I guess it's going to stay over that. 115-mile-per-hour maximum sustained winds forecast. That would make this a major hurricane on Tuesday morning, and then it just moves quickly out to the east as it gets caught in the westerlies. It moves from west to east. And this is what Gabrielle looks like right now. Again, officially now a Category 1 hurricane, half an inch in Hesmer. Hey, Mom, you made it. Good to see you here. It's always good to get some Louisiana weather forecasts when you are in Missouri. But I know you like to see me, I guess. You kind of like me, don't you? All right, so we have scattered storms tomorrow once again. Severe stuff up to the north, Omaha, Wichita, Oklahoma City. They could see that. But locally, I think we're going to see some isolated storms pop up. I don't think we get the coverage we had today, but we will see some shower and thunderstorm activity. As we get into the evening, it goes away, and then we do it again on Tuesday. So again, it doesn't look as widespread as what we ended up with today, but I do think over the next several days we get about a half an inch to 2 inches of rain. I said that this morning. Some of you already saw 2 inches of rain. Some of you, like me, hardly saw any at all. The 7-day forecast shows rain chances peaking on Wednesday, coming back down a little bit on Thursday, but still a good chance for storms. And then post-frontal, man, we are looking good. 86 degrees Friday, 87 Saturday. Low to mid 60s at night, and we keep temperatures around or just above normal, which is probably going to be mid 80s, maybe upper 80s as we go into October. And I think we'll see some overnight lows, low to mid 60s still. And then we'll see at least some rain in the forecast, but it doesn't look like any. Again, nothing tropical and no big rainmakers, no big severe weather events coming. So great news for everyone. You like to see me. I knew it. I know what you're here for. All right, I'm going to get out of here for today. I'll record the hit for the 24-hour channel. Then I got a couple more hours of sorting shirts to do. That is the life I lead, and it's pretty fun. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning.